Hello and welcome back to my channel. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the must-have documents you should have after buying a land right here in Enugu. We'll be talking about the series of how you can buy land confidently and comfortably right here in the city of Enugu. And we talked about the step-by-step processes to buying a land. We also talked about what happens after you buy your land. Now we're going to be talking about documents you should have after you bought that land. All right. So if this is your first time on my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. So whenever I post more informative real estate videos like this, you'll be aware and notified about them. All right. I'm Jesse Anozie, real estate consultant based in the city of Enugu, and I bring to you safe, secure, and profitable real estate investments and tips on how you can secure your land and properties comfortably. So let's dive right to it. So the first document, an important document you should have after buying a land in Enugu, is a deed. All right, so it could be a deed of assignment, a deed of lease, a deed of sublease. Just need to have a deed. What is a deed? A deed is a legal document that transfers or shows the transfer of full ownership from a seller to a buyer. This is what a deed is. Right? So a deed of assignment actually is a legal document that shows that this land no longer belongs to the seller, but now belongs to the buyer. It shows the full transfer of ownership. It shows the rights, full transfer of rights and benefits from on that land from the seller to the buyer. So this is a deed. So what does a deed do for you? It shows that you're the true owner of the land. It shows that you're now the owner of the land. A deed also makes you able to go and register that land, because when you get to the Ministry of Housing or Ministry of Lands, is your deed that you're going to show that you're now the owner of the land. So when you get there, what are you going to show as you're the owner of the land? Is a deed. A deed also shows the full agreement of that land. So it shows you the name of the seller, it shows the name of the buyer, it shows you the signatures of both the seller and the buyer. It shows you the date in which the property or the land was transferred from the seller to the buyer. It also shows you the witnesses involved. It shows you the amount. All right. So a deed is very important. It's a very important document that you must have after you purchase a land. The second document you should have after you purchase a land is a registered survey plan. This is also a very important document to have. So a registered survey plan is a map that shows you the boundaries, the size, the coordinates, and the location of the land you just bought. Okay, so this is an important document because it shows you that that land you bought actually exists, because a survey plan is like a map about telling you details about the land you just bought. It also has information like who the former owner was, the location of the land, the size, the shape, who is your neighbor, that's the boundaries, the coordinates. It has a survey plan number. All right, so all these things are information contained on a survey plan. So you just think about it like a survey plan is like a birth certificate of a land, because it shows you necessary details about the land you're buying, the one you just acquired. So a survey plan is another very important document you must have after you buy a land. Because without a survey plan, you can't even tell someone where the location of your land is. When you have a survey plan, just show them this is the size, this is the exact size, the measurement, the location, its address of the land, all right, who the owner was, because you're not the new owner, right? All right. So the other documents that you can have, but the major documents you should have is a deed of assignment, deed of lease, deed of sublease, and a survey plan. Then other documents that you can also have is an irrevocable power of attorney and an acknowledgement receipt. These are other documents you should have after buying a land. So an acknowledgement receipt is a receipt drawn up by the seller to show the buyer has paid him the money and he has received the money for the land. I mean, someone that buys something, you receive a receipt, right? So you purchased a land. Therefore, you should have a receipt to show as proof that you bought a land from the seller. So an appraisement receipt is also an important document you should have. Also, an irrevocable power of attorney is also a valid document you get right here in the East, and Enugu to be precise. All right, so it's also a legal document that shows a transfer of authority from a seller to a buyer. All right, this irrevocable power of attorney cannot be withdrawn as long as all the all the conditions agreed upon are met. Okay, it's also a document you're likely to receive when you buy a land right here in the city of Enugu. So with this, we've come to the end of today's episode. And if you found value for this video, please like, share, subscribe, and also for your genuine and secure properties right here in the city of Enugu, please call WhatsApp number shown on your screen, and I will be willing and able to help you achieve your desired property or land. See you on the next one.